Welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. It is Wow Wednesday. Wow stands for Whip on Wednesday. So I'm not going to keep saying that anymore. I'm just going to call it Wow. So today it is Wow. And for a treat, I am working on this canvas. This is Star Wars Return of the Jedi, licensed from Lucasfilm. It is, let me get the sizes, 42.8 by 129.5 centimetres, square drills, just 16 colours. It is stunning. Now there is a story behind this one. So basically my husband, my father-in-law, my daughter all used to go and watch Star Wars films together between Christmas and New Year. So it was a thing. And I want to do these to put up for my husband. I showed him them when they came up on Diamond Art Club, because that is where this is from. And he liked 2 out of the 3. So he chose this one and one other. I am doing these in secret. I'm doing this in secret. So I've been doing the whole of this. And I thought, do you know what? I'll do the whip today on this one. Instead of Steampunk Cat Daddy. Storm, calm down. It's okay, I've got both the dogs in here with me because the plaster is here. So that being said, if you can hear stuff in the background, I do apologise. But I need to get the filming done because I'm away at the weekend. So before I get going, let's have a quick scroll through here. So we have Darth Vader, obviously. We also have Luke Skywalker, and then it panels down. Storm, stop, lay down. Honestly, it comes down and you have got this beautiful scene. It's such a long panel, and I just figured if I did these for him for Christmas, then he could put these up on the wall. It is just absolutely stunning. Now it goes all the way down to here, so I literally am on the last part of this. And it's also a good opportunity for me to show you how I work on longer canvases. Now you can, and I do, just put it over the edge if it's not too long, but this one is incredibly long. So I roll it up, drill side out, and then I secure it with long paper clips, these large paper clips like this, and it just keeps it all together. And it also means I don't have the weight of the drills pulling the canvas down the back, because once you get here, you've got more weight that side than you do this side, so it just stops that. So that is where I am working on. Just going to take a break and sort out what this dog wants. Just a quick word while you're here. You can help my channel immensely by clicking like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and just share it with other people. There are links in the description box for things like Diamond Art Club, because I'm an affiliate, Facebook group if you want to do DIY DP. There is a link for my Etsy shop if you would like trays, 3D printed pens. I also do diamond painting trackers now that you can purchase, and cross stitch paper that is designed for you to convert your own cross stitch to a diamond painting. All of these things help me, but the biggest help is just to like and subscribe and comment on the videos. It's as simple as that. Thank you for that. We'll get back to the video. It was just the postman. Right, lay down now. So that's what I'm working on. So just 16 colours, which I absolutely love, because, you know, sometimes you don't want all the colours. So I have got my kit kitted up in here, mainly because it is a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10... yeah, 60 bottle case, because you've got all of this 3750. I've got multiple bottles, and I've gone through quite a lot of these already. So bigger case so I could get all the extras in. I don't have the picture on the case because I've got it tucked under my desk hidden, so he can't see it. So what am I using today? No, Storm, come on, go and lay down, Baba. Go and, you can't sit there. You can't sit there, Bubba, because I'm working. Come on, over here. Come on. No, that way. Oh, she's so stubborn. Honestly, this dog, I think they've about had it as much of this as they can handle, to be fair. I don't blame them. So I do have a trash drill pot. I am using the limited edition rose gold, although I think it's a purpley colour, cook tray in the XL. I'm also using my diamond shaped pen. Now I do use this a lot as opposed to the others. So here's why, okay? I am a pen twizzler because I've got arthritis in my hands. Storm, calm down. Oh, I'm going to have to try and take her out. 1 second. Do you ever have days where you sit and you think, I'm just going to diamond paint for a bit, and then a million billion things all happen at the same time and then keep happening? Like, just want to diamond paint. Okay, where did I get to? Right, so 3 pens. So these are all 3D printed pens that I do. The shorter one with the diamond on, I love. So you've got a really short little shank this end. So a little piece there for your single placer, a longer bit for multi-placer, because I do use my multi-placer more than that end. So this one is a perfect size. It's not heavy. If you have problems with your hands, or like me, you are a twizzler and you switch between first one and multi-placer, perfect. We then have the bubble pen. The bubble pen is a bit bigger in girth, so it's a bit chunkier. Again, it's short enough you can twizzle. It's a little bit harder than that one, but it is a nice pen and it's actually more comfortable. So little bit longer if you like a longer pen, so that one is quite good. And then finally we have this one. I do have another pen which will be going into production once. Look, I've still got drills on that. They're like from the last one. This is the Twizzle pen, and this is the one that really comes into its own when you see that dual colour. It's just stunning how that pattern moves, but it is a lot longer. So they are varying in length. Personally, this is my favourite, and I use it the most because I have been using this one and it does make my hand ache after a bit. And I think it's just because it's that bit bigger, and obviously the bigger it is, the more weight there is. They are not heavy. They're not anywhere near as heavy as, let's say, a resin pen. This is a beautiful pen, but it is heavy. I haven't used it for ages. They've got screw-in nibs, which is why I haven't thrown them away. These are screw-in nibs, but yeah, they're just a bit heavy. So it does make my fingers ache a bit. So that's why I use this one. And also we have the new style perforated cover. So this is the perforated cover with the lines on. Yes, I do keep them because I will use them on canvases that have a perforated cover that doesn't have the lines on. But I love the perforated cover. There is no need for cover papers. There is no need for sectioning. So the only washi tape that I need is around the edges, and that's purely because it's habit, okay? Not because I have to, it's just habit. You get such a tiny overlay of glue, but there's enough that it will attract dust and stuff, and I have dogs, so I don't want to have my canvases have dog hair on them because that's just icky. So yes, having this new perforated cover is absolutely wonderful. So I decided to film this because I wasn't going to film on this canvas, but I have to work on this when Ashley's not at home. So obviously today he's not. Also, it meant that I'd have an opportunity to do an extra video. You will be watching this on the Wednesday after I've been. But I'm off to Glastonbury. There is a witches festival, witches market on at the weekend. So I'm going with a couple of friends. Really looking forward to it. But it does mean, because it's over the weekend, that I won't have a chance to film. And yes, I could come back and film on the Monday, but if I do extras, that pressure's taken off then. So if I don't get to film, and if I do, they're just bonus videos, so it's never a bad thing. So welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Sam. I've been diamond painting for about 4 years, and it's coming up for 4 years now. Oh, actually, it was 4 years in May. Yeah, beginning of May. End of April, beginning of May. I have been on YouTube nearly 4 years. Is that right? Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember. Go back to my first video. It'll tell you how long I've been on. Anyway, I just thought if I come on and do this, and we're getting to this confetti bit now as well. So what happens is, when I was going to my daughter's, I was taking this with me and working on it there while I was waiting for the washing to do. That is coming to an end because we're nearly there. So really, the only time I will have to work on it is Mondays when he's not around. Or if he goes out somewhere and I know he's going to be a while, because I don't want him to catch me doing it. But it is absolutely lovely. If you like colour blocking, this is definitely a kit for you. The last time I looked, these were out of stock. He has got 2, so he's got Return of the Jedi, and I think The Empire Strikes Back, but don't quote me on that. So I plan to get this one completed, kitted down, and then I can kit the next one up. So I do need to get a wriggle on. I'm going to take those out. So my trash drill pot pretty much just holds any drills that have holes in, which this kit is a newer kit, and do you know what? I find less and less to find fault with when I get newer kits. I mean, this one has come, the drill field is perfect, it's nice and tight, there is no gapping whatsoever. The symbols are easy to see, the drills are beautiful. You can definitely tell the difference in the ABs from older kits, because the ABs are better covered, you've got less that aren't. The fairy dust drills are beautiful. I work on this one the other way round. I have been doing the ABs first, and then the fairy dust drills, and then doing the normal drills. And it's just purely because the drill field is quite tight. So if I get those in first, I can then fit the large amounts of the blue colour around it. So yeah, it's just worked out that way beautifully. So we spent the weekend painting. One side of the build is now completely painted. It looks stunning. I love it. Plaster has come back today to skim the ceiling and finish off the plastering in the kitchen side. So we'll nearly be done. And then hopefully it's really only radiators and the utility room and everything plumbing in left to do, plus the flooring. I want to try and be optimistic and say that by the time you watch this video it will be done, but I'm not guaranteeing. I am waiting to find out time scale for the flooring so that I can order my table. Once I have got everything back in, I will then do a video to show you. So, yeah. Also, it does mean that I can't really get to the printers either at the minute. And we are going to have to take the units that the printers are on out. So, Ashley's got to go and grab some worktop, because he's going to build me a thing that we can then block off. We will then put cupboard doors or something across it, so we can block them out of sight. We don't want to be looking at the printers all the time. So that's that colour done. But yeah, I don't want to come back from Glastonbury, you know, somewhere that is spiritually very calming and very relaxing, and then come back to have to bang videos out. So hence why. So I'm going to do these threes next, which you can barely see, but I'm going to do those. They're this 611 and get those in. Other than that, not really a lot. Me and my husband are watching Deadliest Catch. We've started watching it from the beginning. Those of you that know me know I don't like crabs. So every time you get a close-up of the crab, or, you know, you've got billions of legs waving in the end, I just shut my eyes. But I love the stories. I love the stories behind, you know, the people that work on these crab boats. Oh, look, why are you being a pain? So we were watching that, but yeah, me and my son did a lot of the painting on Saturday. Ashley then went over it again. Him and Jason went over it again, and he did all the cutting in yesterday. So yeah, it's definitely getting there, and it's lovely to see it with colour on the wall as well, because it gives you an idea of the space you're going to have. Oh, I love it. Anyway, so I am prepping. By the time you see this, it might have happened, but I doubt it. I have been preparing to go live on TikTok. I want to get in the habit of doing a live on TikTok, because it means that you guys can interact with me in real time. We can actually have a physical chat. So if you do have TikTok, please go and find me. I'm under Kitten Up Kitten, so if you just look, you will find me, and follow me, because you never know, you may get the chance to come up in a box and talk to me. We can discuss what we're working on, things that are coming up. But I didn't want to do it before I went away, because I didn't want to rush. I also, the original plan was to go live on a Sunday, and I don't want to do a Sunday because obviously that's me and my family's time. I work during the week, so it's my day off. And as much as I say that, you know, this is my hobby, it is my hobby, but I do like to have days where I can just sit and diamond paint. I don't get many of them, so I don't want to take away the one day a week where I can just sit and diamond paint all day, because I do if I get the chance. But anyway, yeah, if you're on TikTok, consider following me, and hopefully once I'm back from my weekend, I can have a look at going live and just seeing what that looks like for me. Oh, really do have, I've got double-sided tape in my pen, so I'm just gonna try and dirty up the tape a little bit, because it's been a little bit precious. It's sticking quite badly. I think all the pens have had new taping recently. I've done all 3 of them, I think. So I'm now waiting to get back to that sweet spot where it just, do you see what I mean? But we're getting there. It's fine. All told, with a bit of luck. So I'm trying to be optimistic here and think that the build will be done by the time you watch this anyway, by the end of that week. But I'm prepared for it to go into the following week. It just depends on the flooring, but I can't order the table until I know when the flooring is going to be done by, because I haven't got anywhere to store it, like literally. There is quite a bit of noise outside as well, so I do apologise for that. And of course, most importantly, it means that once the build is done, I can take back ownership of my cabin, and I can make it into the wonderful witchy cabin that I'd like it to be. I have my eye on a lovely chair that converts to a bed so that I can craftily sneak naps in the summer, or even in the winter, to be fair. Because sometimes you just need solitude, but mainly because I can meditate then. I can lay and meditate in comfort. Because when I'm in my cabin, they know not to distract me. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, have to say, working on this one, way to go, Diamond Art Club. You have. Do you know what? When I think about how much the canvases and everything has changed since I started, phenomenal. Phenomenal. And do you know what? I will continue to buy Diamond Art Club because I know what I'm getting. There are no surprises. I'm not going to open a kit and go, oh, well, this one hasn't got the right colours, or this one's hard to see, or this one's that, because none of them are like that. Do you know what I mean? I know exactly what I'm getting with Diamond Art Club. So that being said, if you have never, ever bought from Diamond Art Club before, and you've seen my videos and you've thought, do you know what, they look, but they're they look expensive. Please, there is a link in the description box which will give you a money off your first order. It will also give me a small commission, so making you aware of that. You are not obligated to use that link. You can, of course, just buy anywhere you want, but I say thank you in the event that you do, because it will help me with my channel. But yeah, try them out. I can guarantee you that you will do one and you will be hooked. The difference between Diamond Art Club canvases and every other diamond painting is phenomenal. People will turn around and say, oh, it's so expensive. I did it when I first had a look at Diamond Art Club, but it's not. It's so, you get exactly what you pay for. The kit that you get included is miles better than any other. You know, you're not going to get a little basic green boat and a plastic pen in a Diamond Art Club kit. You are going to get a twist and stick pen, which you can load up. You know, it's beautiful to use. Lovely, lovely style. You're going to get a fabulous tray that is stacking. It has a lid, it has a stopper. It is, I don't care what anyone says. Don't care what anyone says. Diamond Art Club are the best in the world. So, and I stand by that. So I won't go anywhere else. And if you are someone that likes to do smaller kits, they do mini dazzles now. They also do some smaller kits. So don't fret, there is something for everyone. I've just picked up an AB. It obviously wasn't seated right, and now it won't come off my pen. There we go. Yeah, something for everyone. I am a massive Diamond Art Club fan. I am an affiliate, so I'm proud to be. Absolutely proud to be. They are phenomenal quality. So much so that I don't do anything else. As simple as that. I don't work on any other kits. And I have tried. There are a number of companies that I will hand on heart say have fabulous kits. Dreamer Designs, they can be a little bit hit and miss, but I ordered two. One I absolutely loved doing. The other one I hated so much that I gave it to my mum. Diamond Art Studio in the UK. Fabulous kits. Are they Diamond Art Club? No, they're not. And probably wouldn't want to be, but they're very good. They are nice kits. I still prefer Diamond Art Club. You know, it's what you want from it, I suppose. And let me tell you, the price of Diamond Art Club against the price of Dreamer Designs, Diamond Art Club's actually better value. But I certainly do not quibble at paying. They have a very good reward system. You can save up points to give you money off, which I do a lot of the time. I have never paid full price for a Diamond Art Club kit, ever. Even if there is a 10% off code on every single canvas. So you will always get a minimum of 10% off. I've never paid full price. And I've bought quite a few in the last few months. I'm not normally someone that buys a lot, but there was a little period of time there where, you know, 3-4 weeks where I was buying every other week, which is unusual for me, but hasn't been anything since. There's been nothing since that I've looked at and thought, yes, I need that. So, been very lucky. Very lucky indeed. Right, I need to go and make myself a cup of coffee because I am dry. Quick pause. Okay, fresh cup of coffee incoming. There will be no satisfying pull, I don't know. I was going to say there will be no satisfying noise of the plastic being pulled because I've already pulled it off. Just in case anybody, I love the sound. I love the sound of the perforated edges pulling. It's fabulous. So yes, I have gone from someone that very quickly started diamond painting and got in the habit of using cover paper. I then started sectioning with tape, and now I don't even need to do that. So it means that it is quicker and easier to get to my favourite part of diamond painting. Just actually doing it is my favourite bit. But certainly when it comes to this, it's like, you know, I want to make sure that I can get as much of this done on a Monday when he's not here as possible. There will be other times as well. I mean, I'm not taking a diamond painting away with me at the weekend because it is very much a head off, visit places, do stuff. So there will not be time. But I know it will be waiting for me when I come back. Progress on Steampunk Cat Daddy is going well. I thought I was about halfway, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. So a little bit more work required before I'm there. But luckily it means that I will not need to kit up another kit to work on, because Steampunk Cat Daddy will see me through to the end, see me through to getting back into the cabin. I do need to think about lighting. So I've got so much to plan, you know. Got to get the new bit set up. We've you know, I've then got to get the craft room set up. It will always be called the cabin because, oh my word, the reason it's called the cabin and not the summer house, right? Number one, it isn't technically a summer house, it is a cabin. But anyway, I digress. I'm not going to get into the pedantics of what is and what isn't a summer house. Basically, it was going to be somewhere for me to work. If you don't know, pre-lockdown, I was a qualified nail technician working from home successfully, and COVID hit. And of course I couldn't work doing that anymore. So I got myself a regular job. And in the meantime, in the couple of years that we had the ongoing COVID stuff happening, my hands got steadily worse. I do have arthritis in my hands. I also have another condition which is known as the Viking disease, and it is basically where scar tissue forms around the tendons in your fingers, so it creates lumps in the palm of your hands and it starts to pull your fingers in. So that causes me some pain. So I briefly tried to return to normal once COVID was over, and it just wasn't going to happen. I would need to do 10 people's nails every single week to earn enough, and I'm in pain for 2 days after doing 2. So that has gone out of the window. So I just, you know, I just got myself, I was working in a care home for a while. I left that to go into the job that I'm doing now, which I do enjoy because I'm left alone most of the time, I hasten to add. But I do struggle with the pens. I do sometimes get pain in my arms, especially because I'm quite a hard presser, and it does cause me pain sometimes. But I will say the shorter pens, also the pens that I make, I mean, for all I know, I've had a few new people recently. You may never even seen one of my pens because I haven't made any recently because I can't get to anything. And if I had known that it was going to be 12 weeks instead of the 6 maximum it was meant to be, I would have made a load to get them up to sell. Because they are quite good if you've got problems with your hands. If you've got arthritis or fibro or any type of injury that causes you chronic pain in your hands, carpal tunnel, you know. So if I just show you, this is one of the 3D printed pens. This is one of my handmade pens. They are made from the basic pink inner pen that you get with most kits. I've cut it down. And I use a air dry polymer foam clay to create this. It's soft and squidgy. I might actually use that now. It's soft and squidgy, so it doesn't hurt your hands quite as much, and there's a bit of give there. Incredibly light, which is beautiful. I think I've overshadowed my own pens, my handmade pens, with the 3D printed pens, but I will be making some more once I get back in the cabin, because I've got a brand new carpet in this front room, and invariably I will end up with bits of clay. It's doing me head in already. I do like a hard pen though. So they will be coming in soon as well. You see what I mean? If I shut the door, I mean, it deadens it somewhat, but you know, at this point I'm not holding off doing videos because I just don't want to leave you all with nothing next week or this week as you're watching it. How confusing is that? And I don't like to do whips too far ahead because, you know, things change, but I have no choice. I want to enjoy my weekend and not worry, because I will worry that I haven't done videos or whatever. So this way I'm ensuring that I do have some content to put up. And I have to say, I'll always be, I can multiply singly. I can do it, but I have to think about doing that to do it. Whereas when I twizzle, are you a twizzler? Let me know, comments below. I'm gonna get another, I do like to have a decent amount of drills in my tray. It just makes it easier to get them to all line up nicely. Yeah, it's just habit to just turn my pen around. And I will sometimes consciously, if I've got a lot of, you know, gapping. So if I've got one colour and then a space and then a colour and then a space, I very often will multi-place, single place with the multi-placer. But it's a conscious thing, whereas me just diamond painting and needing a single one, I don't think about it. Look, bloody glue. Thank you as well to everybody who has commented or inquired about the conversion sheets that are now available in my shop. You can buy a pack of 10 sheets as they are, the same with a pack of 20 sheets. And then all you have to do is you just need to lay your double-sided tape over it. And then you can put your drills directly on top, or you can now order the sheets with double-sided glue already on it. I have got a massive roll with lots of sheets. They are made to order, so yes, it physically means there is no machinery involved. It physically means that I sit there and lay tape on all of these sheets just for your order. And it's for those of you that would like to try doing the DIY DP event, or even if you would just like to have a go at doing a little conversion, you know, just trying it out. Feel free to order the paper and you can do just that. And of course, you don't need to save your drills. You could pre-order your drills. If you get your pattern from somewhere like Heaven and Earth Designs, they will tell you exactly how many drills that you will need in each colour, and you can order them directly from Smith's Beads or Syllabur or AliExpress. But having the paper just means that you have got a graph paper that works. It's clear and simple and easy to see. And yes, you can, it's easier to do as well. It's like you get a canvas, a lot of the conversions, if you're doing a big one, a lot of them are massive. And having canvas that big is really hard to carry around. Like for me, I wanted to try it because when I go on in the caravan in May, which I do, I tend to run the event partly while I'm on holiday. Just being able to pull out an A4 sheet and work on that one sheet is like genius. I am, of course, not the first person to do diamond painting on graph paper. I originally got the idea from Penny at Calb Sparkles, but there are other YouTubers that have also tried it. Not any that I watch, so I can't. I think Joan Diamond Paints might have done it, but it's an alternative because let's face it, you're only going to get a printed canvas from places like AliExpress. You don't always know what you're going to get. The current, see how tight they are. The current conversion that I'm doing, the canvases don't hold onto the drills that well. So, and you don't know until you've got it and you start working on it. And then if it's wrong, you've got to wait weeks for another one to turn up. It's just, yeah, it's just an alternative to that. Or it could be that you want to do your own minis. If you love paint gem minis, that sort of thing, did you know that you can get little mini diamond paintings or little mini cross-stitch graphs on DMC? Go to dmc.com. They have a group of them. There's so many in there, and you could give it a try that way, and you'd probably only need one sheet of graph paper, so it's useful for that as well. I'll certainly be giving that a try. I'm going to end here because I need to get on and get as much of this done as possible, and it is always quicker to diamond paint when you're not filming and chatting. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I will be back on Friday with DIY DP weekly video, and I will see you all soon. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.